the service sector is going to be a more dominant sector in the economy of Selangor. Okay? I suppose one of the prominent sector in the services sector is tourism. I did not see in following your presentation the plan to develop the sector, knowing that this sector is going to be one of the a big sector in the services sector. So we need to have a really good plan to develop the sector. Looking forward, we don't see that plan as yet. Can you explain on this? Thank you.
My question is specific to the water consolidation exercise that's been ongoing in Selangor. I believe this is the third or fourth offer that the Selangor government has made to the 4 water concessionaires. And I think until today we have not gotten any reply yet from the concessionaires as to whether they will accept or reject the offer. Could you shed some light as to what is the status of this exercise and what are the hurdles that's actually holding back this entire consolidation process? Thank you.
Did you find out at the time when the bridge you were talking about, how much the federal government allocation was for the construction of that bridge? And you have allocated 300 million now. Is there any difference in the pricing, or wasn't there any figure mentioned at the time when they were proposing it?
There was the speech done by Semi about it, and he mentioned the 300 million. So I put that as the calculation for that. We may get cheaper, but that's so we allocate 300 million because when they launched the bridge, they had all the structure and all that. Then we thought, if that is the figure mentioned by JKR at that time, that means the Public Works Department, we choose that figure. But today, we have already reached the stage of now selecting the consultant and also for the bridge, and the design of the bridge has already been done. I think the figure that's been given to me for the bridge span was, according to their initial calculation, less than 300 million. So that's the reason why I give the. But that does not include the road interchange and all that. Second, I think the first question on the tourism. The reason why I purposely not reflecting the activities of tourism, our findings show that tourism in Selangor is a derived situation. It is not. We have the lovely beaches of Miami or the it's a derived tourism. That means tourism relates to education. Tourism relates to medical. Tourism relates to financial. That's the reason why we didn't put it tourism as an activity. You can see therefore we have to build the scheme. And for education alone, for the state of Selangor, every year the convocation of first degree, we have as many as 44,000 young Malaysian graduated in the respective universities in Selangor. And we do see how we should tackle that. So Selangor has been quite a hub in education, but we have to design it in such a way that I think a few of our corporation in Selangor, I can mention Sunway, decided that the benefit of the university and education center is more than education. It is the property sector, and then the second homes, what they call the commercial activities promoted through that. So I think that's the other one, the water concern is still on actually. I think if we are in Putrajaya, I think those who didn't accept it will find the offer will be less than what we offer now. So that's because we have a clause that in the event that they do not feel that the offer was reasonable, we can go for international arbitration. Our calculation shows that it is a very reasonable offer because a return on equity is consistently 12% for the duration of the investment. So I think by any international standard, it's quite a reasonable one. If you are looking for 70% return on investment every year, you may as well don't join it. You may go to the casino, maybe you lose the money and maybe you get more money out of that. Second, I think I'm not pushing it to rush through because we are building a support team. One of the weaknesses of Sabah, this is the company that distribute water, is Sabah's lack experience and capacity in managing that part. So we have brought in, fortunately because of the downturn in Europe, CEOs of water companies to walk through this thing and prepare a shadow team before the takeover in order to make sure that the moment we do the takeover, then we are already ready with the improvements we have. After all, I cannot, if I don't show improvement, my shareholders are the people of Selangor. I will be totally in trouble. So, we are there. We are not worried about the timing. So if another 2 months, there is an election. But if you are in Putrajaya, then the cost will be less for the people of Selangor. And therefore you have to vote for us in Putrajaya because you have to